Who's ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. 안녕하세요. I'm Stephanie, a fellow dancer, here to teach you Tiger Eyes by JEONG. And today I will be teaching you guys the intro, first verse, first pre-chorus, and first chorus. So, let's get started.
So you hear the part, and then you hear tiger eyes. So once you kind of hear the tiger eyes, it's going to be like tiger eyes. You're going to bring your hands up to your face just like this. And you're just going to bend your finger closest to your pinky, that I can't remember, to your face just like this. And then from there, you're going to bring your hands out and down to your side. And from here, we're going to place our left foot out. You might also want to stick out your hip as well. I'm going to bring your hands up. And then we're going to switch sides. I'm going to bring my palms together. And I'm going to bring it down to about kind of cheek level here. And then from there, I'm going to bring my left foot next to my right. I'm going to bend my knees a lot. And I'm going to place my hands onto my thighs. From here, I'm going to slowly stand to this position right here. And also I'm going to start to turn the face front. So from here with the hands, it's going to be 1, 2, and then claws. So I'm just going to cross, and my palm should be facing to the front here and mainly in front of my face. So again, from here, 1, 2, cross. So then from our cross, I'm going to slowly bring it down, kind of uncrossing them, and I'm going to cross them again and come back to that hand position that I did in the beginning. I'm going to switch my feet as well. And I'm going to place my right foot out as I bring my hands down. Then I'm going to kind of do like a little circle here. But with the hand is basically just around the chest to the right side. And with here you can also add a little head. And at the end you want to make sure that your head is tilted mainly to the right. So also you can do a little hip movement, so it's going to just be from the left to the right hip as well. From there then, I'm then going to switch immediately to my left hip. And I'm going to bring kind of another claw out, but now my palm's going to be facing back. Then I'm going to raise it and switch so my palm is facing front. And then back kind of lower, kind of where my chin is, to here. And then from there I'll bring it all in and down. And I'll take 1, 2, about 3 steps to this position right here. My feet's going to be kind of slightly apart and hands down the side. So also with that hand, it's just going to look like this, and your palm should be facing towards the back. So now let's review that part before we go on. So kneeling down from here, you hear the brrrr, and then we'll stand up, tiger eyes, bringing our hands up to our eyes, bringing them out. And from there, step to the left, arms up, to the right, bring them down to your cheek, and together and down to the thighs, right, left, turning it face front, and cross claw. Uncross, cross them again, back up to the eyes, and switch your feet as well. Place that right foot out, arms down, circle to the right, to left, switch, down, and then from here we're going to nod as well. Come down, and then 1, 2, 3 to this position here. From here I'm then going to kneel down onto my left knee, and I want to make sure that my knee is facing towards the front. Right can be kind of towards the right or towards the corner in this case. But then once we get down here, I'm going to place my hand I'm going to place my head onto my hand, and then I'm going to kind of slightly look more to the left here. And then from here I'm going to stand, bringing my butt up to the right, and then I'm going to step, sticking out my left hip. I'm going to bring my hands up, just like this, and I'm going to switch as I slightly bend my left knee, hands on hips. I'm going to bring my hands up, palm should be facing front, and then kind of in front of myself like this, so palm should be facing back. And then I'm going to bring it all together with my hands like this. So I'm just going to bring my pointer fingers up so that they're slightly touching my cheek. So from here, I'm going to step right, left, just kind of switching my feet. In this case, with the hands, we're going to do 1, 2, circle around to here so that palms are facing towards you. So again, 1, 2 to here. So again, 1, 2 to here. And then we're going to step again, left to right, as we push our palms down to the ground. And then from there, we're going to step back onto my right foot, slightly sticking out my left if you want to. Arms are going to come up. And then from there, I'm going to kind of bring my claw hands down, slightly bend my knees, and then we're going to go 1, 2, like that. So it's just a slight hop. 1, 2 to here. I'm going to bring my palms together, and I'm going to shift over to my right hip. Hands are going to come out. Then I'm going to shift down to my left knee. Slowly bring it in, and then bring that right foot in. And then from here I'm going to step back with my right foot, hands kind of out to the chest, and then I'm going to slightly bring my upper body to the front as I raise my hands above my head. Now let's review that part before we go on. So after the 1, 2, 3 steps to this position right here, we're going to come down slowly onto our left knee, place your head on your right hand, and then slowly look to the left, come up to the right, shift to the left, hands come up about halfway, switch to the right, bending the knee, front, back, and then together. 1, 2 to the mouth, 1, 2 down to the ground, step back onto the right, come up, 1, 2 hop, hands together, come to the right, down to the left, and in, bring that right foot in, and then step back right, and then throw. After step and then throw, I'm going to then kind of bring my hands to this position right here. So I want to make sure that my right shoulder is front, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, down to the knee like this. So also with the hands, if you're going to go like right up, and then right down, you should be ending. So again, 1, 2, with the shoulders, right, left, and then from here I'm going to open up to face right, and then open up to face left. So together, so actually it's going to look something like this, but kind of facing front first. After that, I'm then going to bring my hands behind my butt, up to kind of like my chest, and then up to here. I'm going to then pick. From here, I'm then going to bring my hands from behind. I'm going to cross, and I'm going to poke my cheeks with my middle finger. And I'm going to cross and bring it out. So it's going to look like 1, 2. And I'm going to bring my hands down. I'm going to then cross my hands to this position right here. Slight knot up. I'm then going to just bring my left knee next to my right. Again, I'm going to bring my hands behind my back. And I'm going to extend my right leg out to the right. Bring it in. In here, I want to make sure that you can also be on your toe here. Imagine that I'm in high heels, but I'm going to be on my toe. You can also just kind of lay it flat like that, whichever you want. And then from here, you also want to make sure that your head is tilted slightly towards the right. Then I'm going to bring my hand around to the right as I tilt my head to the left. And then I'm going to stand, and then we're going to go right as we kind of tap our hips, and then left as we tap our shoulders, like that. And then from there, I'm going to step back onto my right foot. I'm going to bring my right pointer finger up. I'm going to bend my knees as I bring my pointer finger down. And I'm going to do a very slight kind of tilt of the head with my right. Or I'm going to tilt my head slightly to the right, sorry. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our step back to the right and throw, we're going to go right, left, coming down. Open up to the right, open up to the front. Bring it behind, cross, tap, tap, down to the side, and cross over, and then slight knot up. Bring it all together, extend that right leg, bring it in, circle that arm around, stand up, right to the hips, left to the shoulders, step back, bend, and bring it together. So after our point down and together, I'm going to step forward with my right foot. I'm going to bring my hands up. You can also bring your head a little up. And then you're going to bring your arms down as you step forward with your left. Head slight down. Then from here I'm going to step again. Tap my hands to my hips. And then I'm going to hop my left foot next to my right foot with my hands to my chest. So all together it's going to look like this. It's going to go up, down, hip to chest. From here then I'm going to place my right foot slightly out. So not like super huge, but slightly out as I cross my hands around my body like this. So right hand should be above left hand. And I'm going to bring it out, my hands out, kind of to my shoulders and hips, as I bring my right foot in. Then from there I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to then circle my right hand up to here. And then I'm going to hit out with my right hip. So ultimately, once you bring your hand up, you're going to hit, and then you're going to bring your right wrist to the right with the hips as well, and then slowly bring it in. So altogether, it's going to look like this, and then bring it in slowly. Again, you can bring your left hip out to the left. And then I'm going to place my right foot kind of behind myself. I'm going to bring my right hand to the left side. Then I'm going to bring my left hand out just like this, and then I'm going to switch my weight as I circle my hands out to the right. So it's going to look like something like this. I believe you don't have to go all the way left. I think you can stay a little bit front. Then from there, we're going to bring my feet in together, hands down and up to the chest. And then I'm going to step right as I bring my claws up, slowly bring them up to here. So it should be like 1, 2, 3. So again, it's going to be slow back as I slowly bring my claws up my body. Left, I'm going to bring my claws crossed. And then I'm going to hop my foot together as I bring my pointer fingers up to my cheeks again. So all together it's going to be like 1, 2, 3. From here then I'm going to step and throw to the right, step and throw to the left, sit onto that right hip. I'm going to bring my right arm to my forehead. Then I'm going to bring my feet together, and I'm going to keep my left heel up. And I'm going to bring my left hand out to the front, and I'm just going to place my right hand to my shoulder. From there I'm going to step back onto my left hip. I'm going to bring my left hand behind my head, right hand to the hip, and I'm going to pop out like that. So altogether it's going to look kind of like this. Pop out to here. I'm going to wait like a counter, so then we're going to go right, left, step back onto that right foot, and we're going to circle our left arm around our head. You're going to place that left hand onto your chest as you bring your left foot in. Then I'm going to step back kind of onto my left foot. I'm going to swipe my right hand across my face. And I'm going to place my right foot next to my left foot as I extend my hands out to the side. So from here to the chest, mouth, and then out. From here then, I'm going to then switch feet, and I'm going to bring my hands down with my palms together. Then I'm going to bring it up to my face, like right in front of my face. And then from here, with the hand, I'm going to do like that. So it doesn't have to be very good, but basically it's going to be kind of like slight rotate, and then slight rotate so that your right hand is vertical and your left hand is horizontal. Right palm should be facing to the left, and left palm should be facing to the ground. And with the hands, it's just kind of like doing, if I'm from here, it's going to be like that. So again, from here, circle and rotate to your 90 degrees, or I'm going to say this is our particular hands. So again, from here, down, up. As I'm doing that hand, I'm going to then switch over to my right foot. so my right heel should be up as I cross my hands into a cross. From there then, I'm then going to circle them around again. I'm going to place my right foot to the right, or you can do toe as well if you want to. So again, from here it's going to be like this. With the hand, circle it around to here. So then once I'm here, I'm then going to slowly slide my right foot in as I bring my hands out. Quickly, I'm going to bring my hands down as I pick up my right foot and then bring them out to my mouth. I'm going to then circle them out and place. So it's mainly the left hand that's doing the circling, but I'm going to just place my right hand behind my hip bone. With the left hand, I'm going to circle it around and to my hip. So again, from here, down, up, as I bring it up. Bring that right hand to the hip, circle it around to the hip, and then from here we're going to extend as we slide our hand down to the knee. So it doesn't have to be like a super high leg, but that's just if you want to. Then from here I'm then going to bend my right knee back in. I'm going to circle my hand around my chest, place that right foot down, place the left foot in front, hands in front, and then slowly bring it in. And then we're going to hop again so that our pointer fingers are touching our cheeks. From here then I'm going to then step to the right as I bring my hands down, and then to the left as I step to the left and stick out my left hip. From here I'm then going to shift over to my right hip as I bring my hands to this position again. You can keep your leg straight or you can slightly bend it. From here then, I'm then going to switch as I circle my hands to my mouth. Then from there, I'm then going to open them up like this, slightly halfway. And then from there, I'm going to come to neutral so my knees are not bent. And I'm going to circle my hands up to my eyes, just like this. Make sure your palms are facing front. Then I'm going to sit down onto my right as I cross my hands in front of my face. Then I'm going to turn as I bring my right hand, as my right foot next to my left as I circle my hands around my chest, and I'm going to come down. So my hand should be kind of to my thighs here. Then from there, well, if you can. If not, you can bring your left heel slightly up. And then from there, I'm going to turn to face front as I come up. You can also add a little hip if you want to. Make sure that your left foot is slightly in front of your right, because then we're going to go bring it kind of slightly down and bent. I'm going to bring it up, and then up to the face. And then from there I'm going to do a slight bend of my knee with my hands like this, so it should just be your forefingers together and then thumb out, outside of your eyes, and then you're just going to close them and open. So it's just kind of like a plank here. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after our countdown part, we're going to go up, down, to the hip, to the chest, cross, together, circle up, and hit to the right, slowly back to left. Around the head, bring that left arm out, and switch to the right, down, up, together, and then claws, cross, and then pointer. To the right, to the left, sit on to the right, and point to the front, step back, and pop. Way to count, right, left, step back to the right, to the chest, to the mouth, and out. 1, 2, switch to the right, step to the right, slide it in, down with the hands and up, circle to the hip, extend, close it back in, step, place, bring it in slowly, and back up. Right, left, shift back to the right, shift back to the left, and open. Up to the eyes, down to the right, up to the left, and down. Come up, down, up, bend the knees, and click. Great job, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned part of this dance with me. That makes me really happy. And if you wish to review what we've learned in this part, you take a look down in the description box below. Anyways, I challenge you guys to do better than me because I know you can. Also, please do subscribe for more cool dance tutorials like this. If you haven't, that would be awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Happy dancing!